Hey everyone, today I wanted to show you a quick application of the mod function in Excel for financial modeling. So in this example, we have a fund that has monthly expenses and our investors make quarterly contributions. So every quarter we want them to make a contribution that's going to cover our projected expenses for the current month as well as the following 2 months. So in month 0, they will make a contribution covering these expenses. In month 3, they'll make a contribution covering these expenses, and so on. And this can be tricky to do dynamically, but the mod function allows us a way to do so. So the mod function, it takes two values. It takes a number, and then it takes a number that you are going to divide that by. So say, for example, we're going to take the number 11, and we want to divide it by 3. The mod function is going to tell us the number left over after we have divided 11 by 3 as many times as we can. So 11 divided by 3 gives you an actual value of 3.67. So this is just finding that 0.67 value, which is just 0.67 multiplied by our number that we're dividing it by, which is 3. So for example, 12 divided by 3. This gives us a value of 4 with absolutely no remainder. So when we enter that in, we get a value of 0. So this can be quite helpful with our situation here where we need to dynamically determine our quarterly contributions. So we're going to start off the formula here. We're going to make this an if statement. And our logical test is going to be the mod function. So we need to make it so we're only making contributions when our mod is equal to 0. So in this example, we're going to take our number, which is our month, and then the number we're always going to be dividing it by is our contributions, how often we're going to make those contributions. So we're making it every 3 months here. So we're saying if mod B4, which is our month, divided by 3 is equal to 0, then we're going to be making the contributions. If it's not, then we're just going to input a value of 0. So here, if the value is true, we're going to be taking this month 1 expenses all the way through month 2. So let's model this out. And we're going to need to use the offset function here as well. So we're summing B5 through our offset. So our reference is going to be this B5. We're not offsetting any rows, but we are offsetting the columns. So we're trying to take our monthly expenses through here through month 2. And we're going to take this value here and subtract 1 from it to do that, right? So we're going to be offsetting this 2 columns for this range. And after we do that, all we need to do is type in a value of 0 if it's false. So if the mod B4 and then B2 as the divisor is not equal to 0, then we don't want to enter in anything. So this is our formula. If we hit enter in here, you can see that it's calculating our first quarterly contributions, which is the sum of all of these values. And let's copy this over. And we can see that it covers all of our contributions throughout these 12 months. So this sums up to the 2.445 million, and this does as well. And it's always taking the current month and then the following 2 months. That's what's being summed up using the combination of our mod function and the offset function. And we can change this number up here. So if it's contributions every 6 months, it'll dynamically change to cover the 6 months. And if it's just monthly, it will always do the contribution for the current month. So this is a clever way to use the mod function to model quarterly contributions for a fund. And there's plenty of different applications for the mod function, but I don't see it used too often, and I just wanted to show you if there is any application you can think of. It is a pretty good tool to dynamically model things in Excel. So thank you for watching, and let me know if you have any questions.